Hey everybody, welcome to the next commentary. Today we are playing some Katarina mid into Talia. Katarina inside of Masters Plus is a very high win rate S tier champion, even though she has a high play rate and is mostly played by one tricks, and I don't even consider myself that good at her, but if you just know the basics, you can actually do somewhat okay with her, which is just your passive is two parts where we reset our abilities for 15 seconds. We get a 15-second cooldown reduction on all of our abilities, but all of our basic abilities are right off the bat with 0 CDR, already less than 15, so they fully reset. And then my ultimate, of course, won't fully reset, but that's okay. Our Q is Bouncing Dagger that bounces up to 3 times. When it bounces, it will just go to closest target. It doesn't like focus enemy champions or anything like that. I know that I will get hit, but I care a little bit about getting some of the minions. How Katarina functions also is that whenever you pick up these daggers that you throw on the ground, it will cause this AoE effect, and it has an AP ratio and applies on hit effects. And our E is the thing that synergizes with these daggers, because our E is a blink ability that allows us to be able to blink to ally, minions, or enemy, or champions, and when we blink, it does an on-hit effect, and also is an auto-attack reset. Plus, our W is something that tosses a dagger into the air over my head, and it gives me movement speed and doesn't deal damage, but of course if I pick up the dagger, it can. And the gist of her is that you pick up these daggers to deal damage when you get near people, but of course, inside a laning phase, it's mostly about using Shunpo to dodge stuff, so what I'm trying to do is honestly just shove in this wave and just reset right now, because I don't really want to be fighting this guy. So I'll just Shunpo away afterwards. Even though I am chunked, she does have Ignite, and I'm not going to deal with, like, possibly getting killed here. Even if she has it frozen like this, I do have a refillable, and my early game on Cat wasn't the best, but despite that, I don't think it's going to really matter once I reach level 6. The most basic combo for Katarina is that you will Shenpo on top of somebody, press W, and then you use your Q, because your E is kind of unique where you can decide where on the target you go around, and you hopefully can angle it where your Q is going to cut off the runaway part of wherever they can get away from. We just flash here, and I just will lose it. I need to, like, still stick around. I want these minions. Losing my flash isn't really that bad because I already have a dash, so... It doesn't fully refund your Shenpo immediately. It does only refund some of the cooldown as well. That person dies. Talia tried rotating, but Talia, of course, hasn't, like, purchased any items, and I did have boots, so I was able to get a Dark Seal stack for myself, which is awesome. We'll just clear out her vision. I am down farm and down EXP, but she still needs to base, and she doesn't have TP herself, and I have red buff now, which should make it much easier to, like, try to fight, too. Just got hit by one rock, which isn't that bad. Your Q damage AP ratio isn't that much. It honestly is mostly about trying to do the resets of your daggers on the ground. I'm just gonna dash away from the last one. She has, like, no mana left, and if I just shove out really hard right now, I can, like, deny an entire wave, which just brings me back to being even with not having the deficit of the EXP that I lost earlier. Because if I can, like, deny cannon, that'd be really good. Plus, I can maybe hit this for the plate, and then put down vision for my teammates before I leave. Your Shunpo can be used, like, to jump over walls like this if they're super, super thin walls, because the dagger that you're allowed to jump to, you can jump to any part of it. So I'm able to, like, escape, and then be able to get my purchase off. We're just going to go Lichbane first item. We're going to go AP Katarina. I don't feel like we're lacking 80 damage this game. There is AD Cat. I feel like AP Cat is easier to play and, in my opinion, more fun, because it's just more about just picking up the daggers and dealing huge burst damage to reset inside of team fights. Usually the most consistent way of getting fed on this champion is by roaming, but You can win lane 2, though. Let's just not get hit by that. I just Shunpo away. It's only 10-second CD. It's not that bad. Don't have to use my W to reset it. I'll save it. I don't know where the enemy bot laner is. Okay, good. That was a really good fight. Because I got her slightly chunked, it's usually easier to kill... Dude, I actually took so much minion damage. Dang, that kind of, like, ruins it a little bit. Your ultimate does a huge amount. Your ultimate does, like, 700. It's a channeled move, so you can't move, though, during it. I'm wondering if somebody is just gonna stay near her. That really doesn't work. Really? Is it because I didn't pop Ignite? She did flash away and hit me with one rock and electrocute, so I guess I died because of that. But I think I'm okay with it. She has no flash in the future. My character usually also becomes so much easier to play once I reach like level 11. Plus, also just one single item. Your damage like gets so ridiculous because your AP ratio also on like my R is like 300%. So even having like a decent amount of AP starts causing it to just shred people instantly. I definitely am not happy about my death, but I feel like it's not gonna like change the outcome of this lane too badly. To the point that I like become worthless. That would be like the worst possible thing. "12" is her flash. Around level 7 to 9 as well, you can like clear out an entire wave by doing a combo with your just Q plus W. They should just back off bot lane because they might get roamed on. But that's how you can do roaming much more frequently, is that you can do this, where you put down double dagger and then just immediately Shempo away after, so I could clear out the whole wave very quickly and try to dash away to, like, not get hit by anything that Talia throws. This Gragas is going so hard top lane. I'm gonna go not try to get him because it's not possible. No! I messed up the dagger somehow. Wait, I'm so confused. I definitely messed that up, but, like, obviously that was still really good that I was able to get a kill and almost reset on all of them, but my god, how did the dagger get over here? Because when I shumpoed in, I swear that I was down here and they were up here, which would cause the dagger to be thrown up like this to do a cutoff. That was, like, what I was going for, but I must have, like, misangled it. But that's, like, the important thing about Cat that makes her a little bit more complicated, is that, like, if you have to do it very quickly, and if you mess up where you throw the dagger, it kind of isn't really bad for, like, where you can do the resets. Still not that bad, though. Clear out the whole wave. We saw that Tryndamere is bot side, and he's here. He has no ultimate, though. If he was to invade, I probably would have been able to kill him, but he didn't, which is still fine. Massive damage onto me, kind of, like, but it's not the end of the world. Gragas is not even low topside whatsoever. Bot lane is obviously the one that I would prefer to roam to, because if you get to go bot lane, it can be easier to kill them because there's 2 of them too, so the resets like go even harder. I'm on the way. This seems so good. Really? Okay, good. I would have been pretty frustrated if we didn't kill. I just need to Shunpo back out because I was in a dangerous spot. There's no way to really help this guy. We can throw 1Q. Nice, nice. Tryndamere went mid lane, and I will just leave. We have our Sork boots now, which is really good, and we're starting to get a bit fed. Now we just need to hopefully do decent combos without getting CC'd inside of team fights and get a reset. I mean, we also can still maybe win lane versus Taliyah where we get like another solo kill, potentially, because I am very strong and she's flashless. If I play correctly. She does not have Merc Treads. Gragas is pretty but he's going really far away, so I doubt he's really gankable. Oh, I was wrong. He actually stepped back up. I can try to do help with the dive if it's necessary. But if he is dead, then there's no reason to. Because I didn't know if maybe he would like flash away. Because I didn't really track his flash topside, so I didn't know if he maybe had it. We lose the dragon, which is still fine. I mean, at least good stuff happened topside. I missed cannon. I'm going to leave this here just to make it so I can go back. She missed badly, not that it matters that much. Does Tiny poke? Oh my goodness, you went crazy on her, dude. I was not very confident going in. Took a turret shot unnecessarily. There is a Nami behind her, even though there was like an opportunity to jump in. At least I didn't, because I feel like I just would have gotten baited, because I was almost down to just go in there. When I timed her flash, it was 12, so she does have it back. Her having flash is kind of a big deal. She has Blackfire Torch, that's still fine. We'll probably just go Shadow Flame for the burst damage, because also that's like built most frequently on this character too. We can still deal heavy burst with squishy targets, and they do have quite a few squishies, and it will just like help me finish them when they're low, so then I can get the resets. Huh. Well, she was low. I saw. Let's just get his shield. Nami's mid. He didn't realize how much damage my burst damage is from my, Shunpo. I have Lichbane, so when I press E on him, it probably caught him off guard, so he was trying to, like, maximize his ultimate so he doesn't use it too early so he can actually chase, but he messed it up. You can already see that, like, now my Shunpo as well, the, resetting of the cooldown is becoming so much faster, so I'm able to kind of just like dash in front of people endlessly as long as there's like minions around for me to jump to afterwards. And because I can do that over and over again, it gets really frustrating to face me. I'm gonna try to help out bot side here. I'm on the way. I'd have one dagger on the ground. Dude, I didn't get a reset from that because you killed him too fast, really. Well. Can't help this guy. If I got the reset, maybe I could have done something, but without it, there's no way. I also probably could have, like, maybe done a better job at, Oh. That person, for some reason, walked towards me like she thought that she could ever fight me, bro. What? I have no idea why Nami stepped up towards me, not thinking that I was just gonna immediately try to fight her, because even if she, tries to land bubble, as long as I just dodge it, I should be able to reset and then just use my, Lichbane reset of my, low cooldown Sheen to kill so fast. Your E doesn't really deal much damage, as you can see. Like, the AP ratio is only 25%. A lot of your damage comes from your items and also picking this up, because it has a 90% AP ratio right now, but I believe it goes up to 100 eventually. I think it starts off at 70. The AP ratio of your passive goes up as the game continues. And eventually, when it's maxed at 100%, I mean, if you just pick up 2 daggers, boom, 200% AP ratio on somebody's head. And that's not even counting, like, your ultimate, too. My ultimate does 1400 right now. I have 9 KP. Echo is 9 KP as well. I do have my Shadow Flame. I do probably want to have it before next fight, because it does also give us Magic Pen as a stat, which is not otherwise given until I finish it. Probably the item after this should be like a Banshees or a Zanya's to make it so I don't make a massive mistake in a team fight and just instantly lose, and I'd have like a get out of jail free card. Huh, that guy died instantly. I used my ultimate because I figured that I just want to kill Nami even faster, and I didn't know if maybe they would like try fighting me afterwards, but not bad. The Ash Arrow was very good, and we get Dragon off of this. Plus, my ultimate CD is still pretty short because we got a reset of it. I'm wondering if Talia would show up. I almost have my ult. She is just probably waiting for me to show on the map because she knows that, like, if I appear, there's a chance that she could die. I don't want to use my Ignite if it's not necessary, so that's why I just decided to chase her down. With the generic combo of EWQ, you can press EWQ and immediately ultimate, and that forces people to want to walk away from your R, because, I mean, getting hit by the R does a lot of damage, so that forces them towards the other daggers, so then when you Shenpo onto it, it will be able to catch them. I can try to rotate mid, I mean, even though there's vision, I can try to still go, maybe. Okay. I think I messed that up, and I totally could have killed 2 of them there. That's still fine, though. We still got to kill. I have to move my mouse already to, like, another area as soon as I feel like that person's gonna die, and I am not moving my mouse fast enough to the new area, so then I can, like, go for the next person, because that's, like, the ideal way of playing it. And they FF'd, really. They just gave up, seriously? I'm surprised, because I feel like their team comp isn't even that bad. But anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll try to do a game 2 of Katarina that might be a little bit longer, and also now that I went over the basics, I won't have to inside the other game, and I can focus more on just, like, getting myself fed and strong. I did do most damage in the game, though. So anyways, thanks for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Peace out. Have a great day. Farewell. Bye. Buddy, welcome to the Katarina in Arena section. We are starting off with some prismatic augments here, and one of them is attack speed related, and I kind of want to go that one, because I feel like, even though it might sound a little bit strange, I wonder if Katarina with so many on-hit effects and being able to blink consistently can be really insane. I have played Katarina in Arena recently, too, and it worked really well with Wait, let me see who we're facing, like, with other team comps. Man, there's a lot of crowd control, a lot of AP. I feel like we just go Merc Treads here. But this giving us attack speed will scale how many daggers I believe we throw with this. It also increases the AD ratio too. Or not, yeah, the AD ratio, that's right. Let's just speed up to try to hit him more. Oh, I literally got pillared because I ran to a pillar with set, and there's actually just no way to stop it unless I just flash immediately, but there's no chance that I can do it based off the position that I got in, which is my own mistake. Oh, I mean, it would be good to obviously get one kill, so let's maybe be able to get it here. I know that we will just lose, but at least we got something. Sword of Blossoming Dawn is just an item that we can buy, so it will cause us to heal for way more, because Sword of Blossoming Dawn is a support item that does healing on hit, and it heals for 19, but it's going to be increased by 250%, which of course is kind of ridiculous. I feel like I want to do the Ornn one because I feel like the Evelyn one might mess up my build because people get really broken with the Evelyn one, dude. With being able to Eve and then dance for the lobby, people can get so fed because the game will last super long, and I don't know if I have even good setup with what I have now to be able to play that way. Maybe we should just not dance. Because I don't even know if it's a good idea. I made it so my ultimate is Stronger, Energized, Sanguine for heal and shield power. So the choices are like definitely not bad. I mean, we could maybe just get... Probably the ultimate damage one is best. I'll dance, why not? We'll take Decapitator. Ultimate damage will be increased by a pretty significant amount, and also I know that the EP ratio and AD ratio is very good, so it's okay. It will work out. I got the plant in the middle. What kind of sucks is that I don't have my ultimate, so like using the Decapitator to like increase my stats isn't really doing anything right now. I got 2 of the plants. I got the plant in the middle, so they didn't get it. Okay, cool. Nice round. Not bad. We do attack very quickly, and next round is not another item round, so I still can't get the Sword of Blossoming Dawn. Still, though, 100 attack speed is still pretty strong. Plus, I'll have my ultimate, and finally I have, like, some synergy with my things that I have. Convert AP into bonus AD. Okay, that actually sounds pretty dang good. Upgrade Collector. Doesn't really synergize with what I have. It could be goofy, but I don't think it's necessary, probably. Your spin abilities gain ability haste and damage. I'll take that. Spin abilities, I don't know if it counts for my passive, but I know it counts for my ultimate. And because I'm increasing this by a percentage, and also I'm increasing a percentage here as well, those two stacking together is going to be absurd. The reason why I want Convert AP into AD is because the attack speed affects the ratio of the AD on this one and not the AP, I believe. So I can benefit more from AD since the ratio with the attack speed like affects it. And then we just press R, and they just melt. Like, I literally just have to wait, and I'll just R here. Like, I deal so much when I press R. This did 4,000 damage this round. And I also did a bonus 1,000 here, so we did 5,000 bonus damage just by pressing my ult. And it only hits for, like, less than 2k. The stacking of percentages is already going crazy. And then we'll be able to also heal, too, which is pretty nice. This also has a ratio on it for, like, AD, and if I do get high AD, that definitely will not feel bad. Okay, finally we can buy the sword. Healing secured. Dude, I attack so fast already, my goodness. Okay, so these guys have a tank Sejuani, they have a Anvil run on Kha'Zix, so probably he's pretty weak. He has 80 lethality. Okay, I mean, that's enough to deal true damage to me, so I take it back. That is a lot of rolls of just one thing. He doesn't have much AD, though. But I think Kha'Zix already has a decent amount of damage on his Q. So it might still be a lot. We'll see. Wait, this says that it... Oh, never mind. I feel like the damage this round is just, like, bugged. It's probably doing it from the target dummy. I'm just trying to reset my abilities and, like, try to stack my Decapitator right now just by, like, using anything anywhere. Whoa, Sedge is going in. Just press R. But they don't die because of Escape Room. That kept him alive, and Escape Room brought him back to me. You can see that my teammates are very tanky, though, and I did get to still deal 5,000 damage just by pressing one button, and that means I will probably still be able to win. Let's see how much I can heal for. It's really not enough to sustain myself so I survive. Ooh. It healed for 5,000 that round. Why does it feel like it doesn't give me any healing, though? Trailblazer is terrible. We have spin to win if I reroll this, so it will show me the other one. Heal and shield power up, that doesn't really matter. I feel like we just take spin to win level 2. Otherwise, we get the increase our AD. But I feel like spin to win is better. Increase our AD by a percentage. Huh. What is the most efficient way of getting a ridiculous amount of AD? Do I just go Gunblade now? Just because that would be AP and AD, and then the AP gets converted, and that would give me a ridiculous amount? That wouldn't allow me to get more on hit, though. Which is kind of a bummer. Damn, he got Magical Girl and I lost my ultimate. Just press my R button. He will die. I don't think he can survive this. Goodbye, dude. I pressed R one time and suddenly they just pop. Still don't really know what I want to be doing with my other build of, like, trying to figure out a way of getting really high AD, though. I do already have items that both give AP, so I'm wondering if I just commit for, like, an AP Katarina build, and if I... Is there any way that going Death Cap, which can increase my AP by a lot, would actually convert into a ridiculous amount of AD? Is that feasible? Because I could just go, like, Nashers here. Of course, the Nashers on hit feels terrible, though. Otherwise, if we wait this one round and I don't buy an item and we win, I could buy a Prismatic, and that probably would be better than everything else. Because there's a lot of AP Prismatics that then I can take, and they'll still be AD, and some of them also increase my damage by a percentage, or like store damage, like a Detonation Orb, or I could find... Like, even Talisman would be good if I could get a Lethality roll, too. Because, of course, dealing thousands would be strong, but if I could also make sure I can always have true damage to people by having that much pen, that'd be pretty good, I think. Wow, well, I got them down to 1 HP. Pressed R, did 5,000 damage. I did get a kill, so I am able to buy my item, and it feels like it's probably going to be a win. I also have my ultimate back up, which is a pretty big deal. Because I just press R. Boom. Farewell. Not bad. The total AD ratio of my ultimate right now is 1,700 physical damage. Increase the AD percentage or get a different item. Should I remove the Sword of Blossoming Dawn? I feel like that actually could be so much better. Because we don't have to commit for this, and this game is going to last a while. Damn, kind of disappointed with the choices that I got. But I'll just take Glass Cannon for now. And then we will also take the conversion rate being better. And I also am not going to panic buy, because I sometimes do that, but this is why I also hate doing the Evelyn one, dude. I could have had plenty of time to buy it, but because there's 2 augments, and sometimes it doesn't give me 2 augments, I swear. Like, I think it's when I have a maximum amount of something and I just am unable to do it. I never got to charge up my stacks of my thing, guys. I feel like we're supposed to play more patient than just, like, walking into them, but it's okay. We really wanted to fight them badly, and I definitely cannot kill everybody instantly, not without stacking my items. It's not really how it works. How does this still deal so much AP damage? Is that just the base damage of it? It just already does 1,000? I guess so. Wow, this Swain is already so tanky. Oh yeah, the prismatic that I would probably want the most would be Reapers. Reapers increasing my attack speed by a percentage would be so crazy. I bet GP's generating so much money here, because GP actually gets money from his Q. Even if he loses that round, it wouldn't even matter. I bet he got so much. Definitely don't want the Garen one. The Garen one just heals everybody that's below 50, and there's only 2 teams that have that. Maybe we'll just do a marksman item instead of a mage item. Actually, I guess we still have adapt though. Let's just do a mage item. It doesn't, like, it's only a semi-random and it could give other types of items too. Dang, it really chose that? Bummer. Let's get another augment in the future. Lightning Rod, Crown, Pyromancers, and dashing more frequently. Whoa, I don't really care about a lot of these. I guess that the Mirage Blade is unironically the best thing, and I don't want to re-roll it because it also gives attack speed, and I just have to just hold on to it. At least it still, like, kind of works out. I have 580. Holy. This does 6,000 damage? What? I feel like I just have to leave to another side and just try to use my ultimate again. There's literally no way that I can assist with this. Holy crap, we won? Dude, I don't even know. This did 18,000 damage. How did the Ornn die? His HP bar is so high above me that I honestly can't even see what's damaging him. Did he really just die to me? That's kind of absurd if so. Was that really my damage that killed him there? I saw that Swain was slightly dying, but Swain seems tankier than the Ornn, I guess, because the Swain does have a curse augment. I did see that. Sword of Blossoming Dawn will definitely be sold in the future. I feel like we just go Terminus now, just have the Armor and Magic Pen, because that will always be kind of a good buy, no matter what. And then we will just take the Might Shard to increase my AD even further. Like, how much Ornn armor does he have? 245? How much does Swain have? 335? Huh. I'm still unsure if it was all me. 8,000 damage on my R. Goodness. Goodness me. If my R was fully done, I would have been able to kill that guy, but of course, because it wasn't done yet, I died. Can you guys res me? If you can res me, I could probably carry it. Don't chase him! Don't chase him! Dude, the escape room, again, is the reason why, man. I mean, I still did good damage, though, beforehand. I got to press R. I got to get the escape room out. Ah, shit. Oh my gosh, they literally just die. Well. Attacks also grant me AP. Yo. That's decent. This will, like, make it where I trigger on hit effects with my abilities, so you can see that, like, whenever I'm auto-attacking, it's giving me AP, but AP I can't get because I have Adapt, so it's giving me increased AD instead, which is making this deal, like, 20,000 damage. Over 20,000. It's literally insane. So now we're extremely, extremely strong. Of course, we're not going to be able to get to, like, 2,000 very quickly, so I'm not going to deal 35,000 damage. But we have good setup for everything. Definitely. How come you want to run back and forth instead of just defending me? I don't have my R. I can't fight until I have my R back up. I got killed by the GP barrel. Bro, all I did is press R one time and it instantly kills anybody. I should just be like... I don't know if also I reset my R and I see that. I do get enough CDR to perfectly reset it. I didn't know that one single kill does do that. And you can see that it clearly does. So we should just, now knowing that in the future, whenever a kill happens, hopefully we just immediately go to the next person and just press R again. We don't even worry about, like, doing any combo. We just press R. It was my mistake. I feel like Omnivamp would honestly heal me for a lot, wouldn't it? Because I'm dealing a ton, so even having, like, a Gunblade wouldn't be that bad for, maybe sustaining myself, because now my R will also be healing me, and if it's going to be dealing really that much, that will just be kind of crazy. Because I don't know if Lifesteal applies critically. This ability applies on hit and on attack, and does not critically strike or apply Lifesteal. Well, thank goodness it tells me that, so yeah, Omnivamp does apply. Because it's an ability. Dude, I'm so tired of sets. It did 20,000. Bro, what on earth? Well, it does more than 19k, I guess. Increase our bonus AD by a ton. Do I think Glass Cannon is necessary? I guess for now we'll hold on to it, but I'm wondering if trying to find Goliath would be nuts. Because what Goliath would give us is percentage AD and also percentage HP increase by a lot, so I'd get tankier and deal a lot more. Because I don't know if I actually need the true damage. I think the number is so absurdly high that it doesn't even matter needing it anymore. I don't have another augment slot. Alright, we are in first place. The buy round was very, very quick. Mertreads. The GP kind of is really strong himself, and he has back to basics as well. Holy crap, that guy has such a ridiculous amount of damage. Like, if I buy a Death Cap, that only gives me a little bit of AD, really. Something that I could go... Well, firstly, I could go GA. That is one thing. But another thing, if I really wanted to maximize my ultimate, Axiom doesn't reset your ultimate. It just increases the damage of your ultimate by a percentage. So... it's another thing that probably would make me extremely busted with my R, as long as I can at least get it off. You both are literally so not wanting to play as a team. It is wild. Like, what on earth? I really need to not have them just walk away from me. I didn't know that that was needed to be said. How much damage does my ultimate do when I don't have any stacks whatsoever? Like, am I allowed to just go in with Decapitator and I should just test it? Where I don't try to stack in the beginning, because it feels like we're, again, still just going so quickly in before I can even stack it, but then I try to salvage the fight rather than just go in with them. When in reality, maybe I can just go in and we just win. But first, one stack. Boom. Okay, couple stacks on it. He did reset it, so I wasn't able to win. Ultimate kills that guy. I died to Singed Poison. Okay. The Omnivamp is really not that much, huh? Not actually healing for much at all. But when I get to press my button... replace Augment with a different one. Nah, let's just, like, stick with it. I'm pretty confident that we have a good thing going, and there's no reason to change it. I think it does, like, about 15,000 damage without stacking at all. Because it said 18,000 after I stacked just a little bit. There's more augment selection phases coming up. Wow, GP kind of is one-tapping people. If the Karma dies, they're kicked out and we're versus the GP team only with the Cassante, or not, why did I say Cassante, the set. Wow, wait, what? How did she deal so much there? Oh, she died immediately. And GP just auto-attacks once, boom. Yeah, my R does 15,000. Not does 16,000. The thing is that if I tried to R the set and he just immediately cancels it, I think he wouldn't die, and I would fully charge his shield, and then I would just instantly pop. How come I already have 21 stacks of my item? Yeah, well, I pressed R. Let's go. Okay, we will get the Might Shard again, dude. I guess I'm not hitting the target dummy, and maybe that's the only reason why my damage isn't as good as this guy, because the target dummy accounts for the thing, the glass cannon. I bet I could out-damage this guy's glass cannon if I just hit the target dummy all the time with my ultimate, because when it does 50,000 damage, then it probably will stack quite a bit. You guys didn't body block again, dude. What on earth? Dang, this set also killed me in 2 auto attacks before my R went off. But hey, I mean, if I just didn't get body blocked, so it's fine. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed. Peace out. Have a great day. Bye.